girl Robin. Hello, hello. Okay, so we're going to do something unusual. We're going to take a look as closely as I can to a twin flame reading that's showing up into my energy. And I just want to look at it, and I hope you join me. I don't know if it's anything really serious, but we'll look at it anyway and see where everybody's at. With great love and admiration for you, we're here tonight just to kind of peek in. This channel, remember, is about entertainment, encouragement, enlightenment, confirmations, and synchronicities. Hold on just a second. Okay, that's weird. My neighbors are a little bit on the active side at the moment. Yes, they are. So welcome to the channel and thanks for coming in. Give me just a quick second for my sage. How you doing? Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Let me clear the energies of anything that doesn't belong here. We are not putting up with any interference tonight. This is a reading about love, connections, connection to God, callings, purpose, position, obedience, loyalty, trust, and trust in oneself as well as their divine. Clearing the energy of anything. I got these cards out in case we need them, past life cards. Give me just a brief moment. It's like a friggin' oven in here. Let me turn on my little fan. Oh gosh. I think the heat in Dallas is going to be a little bit much this summer. Hold on just a minute. I'm going to plug this baby in. I got one of these little table fans to help me out. But then it's always a rigging business. Rig it. Rig it, baby. Wait, you can go up here. Okay. Life is always so full of challenges. Okay. Last minute challenges. Make my life easier. Thank you. All right. Hopefully this fan won't blow my cards across the table. That would not be such a good thing. Welcome to the channel, you guys. Twin flame message tonight. I'm going to be doing a very unusual style of reading. What I'm going to be doing is laying down the feminine's cards and then the masculine's cards to go with it, okay? Overlay. So it'll be an overlay, all right? Ooh, that's sage. I must put you out, baby. I put it in sand so I can put it out quickly. Boom. There you go. All right, everything is ready. All right, so the word I have for you is Psalms 145:17. The Lord is righteous in all his ways and fruitful in what he does. In other words, he says his word does not go out and come back to him void. It will absolutely produce the results he intended for it, even if he has to make the rocks cry out. This is why he chose a divine feminine, divine masculine, so that they would level up. They would hold this high frequency of the God source and demonstrate that in their everyday life. And so a lot of people are failing on that. Hi Bernadette. Hello, my loyal, lovely. I hope you're doing good. You're Capricorn, right? Did you see the Capricorn reading? Yeah. I'm here just to tap in and bring you some love. All right, let's see what the loving energies for the collective of the Twin Flame Collective. What do we have? Show me the Twin Flame Collective. Holy Spirit, thank you for your presence. Thank you for righteousness that we can stand corrected at all times. Here we go. First one we have is people are relaxing at the moment. They're not really fussing, fighting, or anything. I think what has happened is, remember, for the last couple of years, these twin flame energies have been getting addressed very hardcore. And people are either straightening up their act or they're separating, right? Hello. Hello, Stephen. All right, so the number on this is 39, and we know that if we're using numerology, and this is what I'm doing tarot courses, if you're interested in my course, you'll get all kinds of my cool stuff. plus all the regular stuff. And we will find out what type of reader you are. Where do you excel the most? How do you use the psychic intuition you automatically get? How do you open up? How do you connect with divine before you could possibly read for anybody else, right? I'm going to teach you that. We'll go through how the houses, we go through the houses and how the houses match up when you're reading. You think about these things, numerology, color, energy, all the things that are aesthetic. You look at all of that when you're reading, right? I'll teach you that if you're interested. I put a little thing up on the community chat. Reach out to me by email if you want to take my course with me. It's one-on-one, by the way. I only do one person at a time right now. I don't want anybody else to feel like their course is being interrupted, period. So it's one-on-one, and I have one more opening for this Sunday. Okay, 39, 3. Now we know what 3 is, a third house, right? It's short trips, it's communication, it's connections, it's contracts. What we have here is somebody, 9, they're communicating with their own soul. This is 12. This is the hangman in the energy cards. So this would be like the hangman, hanging around, okay? We're looking at the overall collective of the twin flame union, okay? Twin flame union. Okay, what else do we have? So 39 together is 12. We know 12 is like when that place you go, when you're really trying to figure out things, you have to stop. Otherwise, or something stops you. Sometimes, let's admit it, sometimes the divine stops us, breaks something up like that. You'd be shocked. You're like, wow, I guess this is the right thing to do. But you know what, really, you think it's happening instantly, but deep inside of you, you've been desiring a change and you know it. All right, let's see. What else do we have for the overall, for the collective of the twin flames? We have, okay, somebody's thinking the past, the present, the future. They've got their mind on it. The number's 13. That's a death card, you know. The death card requires sacrifice and change if you're going to make it and succeed past a death experience, whether that be emotional, mental, physical, spiritual. It doesn't matter. You're all the same thing. You're all of it. And once you've integrated all of that and you're very aware of all of your essences and your spirit, you should be able to make this choice pretty good. Somebody's at the halfway point, they're questioning things. Somebody is confused. They're not sure. Somebody isn't, I don't understand. If you are a real twin flame, you will know it very much, but they're not always terrible. They're not designed to be terrible. What we have is we have a lot of people succumbing to sin and misleading and being led away from their higher path because it's easier that way. And then somebody's left going, oh my God, why do I have to keep looking you up? You know? Okay, so death card is a transformation. Somebody has to make that change in order to make the transformation that their soul is begging them to take. There's no time to play with your life. Hi. Hi, everybody. So one more for the Twin Flame Collective. And here she is. All righty, you guys, listen, you know I'm a realist, right? If I see something, I'm going to read it. Attachments. What have I told you about certain parts of the Twin Flame Union where certain people fall off? And they fall off. And they have longing, and they're suffering longing connections. Their cords are connected still. They still feel the cords connected. They don't know whether to stay with that, look that person up, move past that person. God and the Spirit is saying, relax, relax. Be easy going on yourself. Somebody has an attachment or an attachment syndrome. Clarify it. To love, or their impression of love. That turned a nice little corner, didn't it? Thank you so much for hitting the like button for me. I appreciate it. You know why? Here's the thing. They're romantic thoughts. You're thinking romantically when you should be thinking logically and sensibly. Hi, Rachel. Hi, I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Harsh? H. Harsh? You've had issues with YouTube all evening? At this moment, I'm doing a Twin Flame Collective. If you want a personal reading, please look in the more box below my video and go to email me, and I will tell you how to get your own personal reading. Otherwise, please, please, please show me some love on this channel. This is not easy tapping in, and I cannot be sidetracked unless you are a member or you throw me a super chat to show me that you respect my gift. I'm going to carry on, okay? I want to say thank you for understanding. All right, now, soulful appreciation came out in reverse, okay? It's unbalanced. You see that? So there's an imbalanced energy because someone was madly in love and understands love and was walking in that pure divine golden love, higher vibrational love, that solar plexus power that you get when you're with your twin. However, like I said, somebody failed. 99% of these are failing relationships, I guarantee you. And the reason is because somebody did, maybe it's the fallacy that they are your twin and they're not really. Now that could be the problem here when people have these cords and they can't cut them. Tell me about this person that is stuck at the halfway point and is refusing to appreciate where they're at. That's what they're doing too. They're like groaning and moaning, oh my God, how did I get her? Well, you have an attachment or something, you know? Is you asked for 30, lack of communication. Lack of communication, y'all. Lack of communication. That's why it's imbalanced. Maybe they didn't tell you what they needed to tell you. Maybe they left you hanging and your poor little heart's hanging there going, how long do I wait for you? Your ancestors have stepped in on this one. And it's a masculine, by the way. Masculine ancestor has shown up to do what with this twin connection? To help people understand the difficulty of where they are and come up from the lack of understanding or the stuck in a certain place, or their heart needs to be risen again out of the depths. Release difficulty. Your family, your spiritual family is here to help you with that if you need it. Yeah, to bring you guys some truth, some hope, some optimism, some peace in your situation. If you're suffering and you believe you're with this twin flame situation and you're suffering, I need you to reach out to me. All right? If you truly are in a twin flame relationship and you're suffering, you know it for an absolute fact. I would not only read for you, but I will pray for you. If you order a reading with me, I will help you, I promise. I'm also a minister and a energy healer. So let's see. Okay, so the angels want to say over the big collective. I haven't done the individual yet. This is only the collective. Understand that while you're in this place, the ancestors want you to know no matter what you're going through, they've got you. They've got you. You're never, ever alone. So whoever is being told that the best thing to do is to relax. 12, 12, 12, 12. The hangman twice. This is where you really learn. But you have to stop being involved or stop chasing and running. You have to stop expecting that person to understand your feelings, because obviously they don't. I don't know why, but when you have the hangman here twice, you're stuck. And look at this. They say you're never alone, and they've proven it. Look at this angel holding you. Look at the comforter. Oh my God, you guys. And that is number 3 again. So we're talking about what it's like to be in a relationship that isn't actually a relationship. It's named a twin flame, but you were truly in a twin flame. I know only about 4 couples in my whole existence that I would call a true twin flame reading. Without a question, there aren't that many. And I'm 70, so for me to say that, it means I've seen a lot. And I've been looking for these type of things. I want to know, what type of relationship are you in? It's what I do for a living. I read your type of relationship and we go a step further just for you, because it's just for you. It's mostly information, really. All right, let's take a look at, now let me take a look at you guys and see what you're talking about on my channel. And we're going to do Divine Feminine. We're going to do the one part of the twin flame and the other part. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Thank you very much. Rhonda. I'm from Dallas. All right, are you guys ready? Here we go. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for the, let me just say the feminine aspect of the twin flame. I mean, I'm the old school. I think it's male and female. But it doesn't mean I don't. I ran into a trans at the coffee shop yesterday. He was absolutely fantastic. His name was Chloe, but I knew it was a him, but I didn't care because I looked at his soul. Beautiful soul. Suffering soul. Gave him a lot of love. Can you give love everywhere you go? Do you have it to give? A lot of people out here don't have it to give because they don't walk in love. They don't talk to God. They don't get their cup filled up again. They keep trying to drink out of yesterday's drink. And then they're walking around depleted trying to have relationships and communication. You need to stop, drop, and roll in the sacred spaces and build power and build those verbal contracts in your world. That's what I'm being told. Tell me about our Divine Feminine. Here we go. I'm just going to lay them down and I'll read them. And then I'll take a look at the masculine aspect of it. The Divine Feminine is in the 8 of Swords reverse. So she's coming out of dullness, out of being locked down, out of being in her head, out of being stuck so much. She's coming out of it. Okay, what is crossing her? The Hangman. There it is again. 3 times we have the Hangman here. Okay, so, whoa, how's this relationship been in the past with her? How was it in the past? It was beautiful. She was building on it, Queen of Pentacles. She was working on it. She invested in it. She gave her time, her wisdom, her energy, and her loyalty. Hi, everybody. Thanks for hitting the like button. Okay, so currently we have the Chariot, which represents movement, physical or spiritual. Either way, it's movement because everything is energy. We have the 8 of Cups. Somebody has decided that they're just not going to stick around and deal with these, once you've examined everything thoroughly and you've examined your own intentions and you've just made your mind up what you're going to do, sometimes you just go, you know what, I'm just going to leave this. And some of y'all have literally picked up your home, everything, and moved, like physically moved. And for that, I give you credit. You're very, very strong people. I know you are. Yep. So somebody's in the process, our Divine Feminine. She could be leaving like permanently. Never going back again. Permanently to this, whoever this is. I don't know. Tell me, please, Lord. Yeah. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords, completely done. I mean, there isn't even any breath left in what she's been dealing with, whatever it is. Whether it's this twin flame or whatever she's dealing with at this time, she's already done she's been in the Hangman. Come on. When you're in Hangman, you have no choice but to see everything. You can solve a lot of problems even when you're in the upside down, because you have to, you're looking up. All right. So on the mind of our Divine Feminine are her choices. Thank you, babies, everybody who's here with me. I love you so much. Her choices. I mean, she has choices. She goes, you know what, I'm not stuck. I'm not stuck. Then my twin has to come in, has to show up. He has to be present. He's got to be active, You got to be involved. Tell me what else might be on her mind, and then we're going to find out where he's at in relation to her. Okay, what else is on her mind is she is the boss. She's the empress, gifted, talented, fertile, creative, and I just want a family. I just want to be happy. I just want to be loved. Right? What else is on her mind? I always do 3. You're welcome. 8 of Pentacles. Her work, her efforts, her money, her job. This is what's on her mind. She's smart. She's smart. She says, I'm the empress, so I can listen. Once you realize your authority, oh God, it's done. You're like out here building, and you're gonna build. You're gonna build. But I'm gonna look at the choices of lovers before I go on. Does she have somebody particular on her mind or radar at the moment, or is she still overcoming the 10 of Swords? Ooh, the Moon. She says, I'm not telling. I may be thinking about a Cancer, though. I may have my eye on a Cancer person. That could be. Maybe this is a Cancer that understands how to love her, I guess. She's in the Moon. She's going, there's a lot of revelation. Oh, sheesh. Let me tell you what happens to you guys. Oh, divine feminine. Feminine aspect of the twin flame union. Are you ready to see what shows up in the near future? Because of the choices you made to stand up and be strong and put an end to the crap and communicate and see everything you possibly could see, letting go, relaxing, trusting God, moving forward, finding your fabulousness, getting out here, being sexy and powerful, and knowing it, and also still having your connection to God so that you can constantly recreate whatever you want because of the blessings and favor of the divine. You have lovers, you're possibly looking at a Cancer or a Pisces, but your future is amazing. The sun, well, you know what that means, don't you? Clarity, freedom, the warmth, a new start, a refreshing energy, revelation, a new start, a wipe in the slate clean and starting over again. You guys are like, I think you're maybe way ahead. I don't know. Let's find out. So how are people seeing our feminine aspect of the twin flames at this moment? As the Ace of Pentacles, again, in many of my readings, you'll hear me say this. The gift. You're the freaking gift. You may not have a lot, but what you got, and they know it. And there's nobody taking that away from you, divine feminine. It's your birthright to have abundance, because that's how you're going to build. So anybody that interferes with that, a shame on them. Okay, let's go. What's your environment? How do you find yourself sitting at this moment, divine feminine twin flame? 8 of Wands. You're always on the move, aren't you? You're always communicating, talking, traveling. You're a fast mover. You're a mover and a shaker, aren't you, divine feminine? People see you. They see you don't have any time to waste, but you do know how to relax, right? Divine angel. Oh, Rachel, can you tell her? All right, Holy Spirit. So here's the deal. What is the possible concern of our divine feminine? I know what it is. Oh my God. We have the 4 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Will I ever meet my mate? Will they always hold back from me? Will they always be in a place where I can't reach them? 4 of Pentacles is somebody pulling back and not volunteering their energy, or maybe just not dating, not being seen by her. How can you connect up if he's not seen? So the 4 of Pentacles is somebody she's worried. That's only a worry. And you know what Jesus said about worry? It doesn't add one day to your life. Not one. It doesn't help you at all. So what you do is you continue moving on, being beautiful, powerful, decisive, clear, honest, and the gift. You're the gift. Don't you dare let anybody demean you for anything divine feminine at all, ever. I rebuke anybody that's trying to hurt one of our divine feminines. All right, move on. We're going to talk about what you see coming in the future. What does this look like to you? Show me. So far, so good, honey. Divine feminine. Oh my God. All right, makes perfect sense. What we see you doing, oh my God. Oh my God. Now wait till I overlay the masculine on here too. Hey, Darlene, this is twin flame feminine right here. I'll give you a quick synopsis before I go in, and I'm going to overlay the masculine on top. All right, I'll go over it for you before I put it. Here's your outcome. Your choice is to love yourself. Your choice is to be empathic. Your choice is to be easily communicated and connected with. Your choice is to have love and be love. You've decided to unblock, or keep away whoever you did this Ten of Swords to, they're done. They're done. That's done. They're blocked. But you're unblocking yourself. And I'll explain it to you this way. The reason you are is the Two of Cups. You know you have this companionship. You have this person here, and you have the option of lovers where you can choose who is most compassionate or in line with your life path. However, Two of Cups is a wonderful, fantastic outcome. I'm very shocked. All right, before I go into the masculine overlay, I want to talk to you about this real quick. Give me just a quick second. I want to say something. I want to clarify with these Lenormands. Clarify this Ten of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Chariot for the Divine Feminine. Movement on the move. Coming out of loss, coming out of, leaving. See, you already have made your mind up. You've already made your mind up that you're not going to let your mind be in any kind of lockdown. It's not going to happen. You've already made your mind up. You're clear as a bell. You've had stability and love in the past. But what's happened recently for our feminines is this Chariot, the Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. So something spiritual, mental is done, or some relationship is done, or to me, it's coming off like you did the inner work, and you've redeemed yourself of doubt and worry of your value. You've redeemed yourself from sinful nature and from people that always have to have the upper hand. You are the divine feminine. You are your future forward is that of the sun. But in the meantime, what you got on your mind is your lover, a lover. The moon is here, which means there's moods and there's changes going on. There's things people are dreaming. They're in the dream state. The Empress is Eight of Pentacles. She's working on her money. She's working on her stability. And she is the Hangman ×3. Then they're done that over again. Right now, though, the way people are seeing you is the Ace of Pentacles. And as I said before, you are the major treat. You're the blessing. You're the outcome that someone should want. You're the blessing. You have God's favor. You have the Eight of Pentacles twice. And 20, Judgment, which is the revival. Tell me about the Eight of Wands for you. And then I'm going to look at the masculine. Oh, Eight of Wands, Death card in reverse. How many times do you have to turn? Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. You are completely overcoming fear, worry, and anger, anxiousness over this. Just not allowed to be that way. God, Jesus said, how many of you can add one day to your life by worrying? Honey, you Two of Cups. Do you see? The Two of Cups. This is intentional. This is intentional. Yes, it's very, very intentional. All right. Now the Ten of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Chariot. We'll clarify that, and then I'll go to the masculine, and we'll see where he's at. Yeah. currently you're sick and tired of things eating at you and bothering you and always in your business and eating your money up. You got to move. You had to move. Whatever is eating at you, whatever you let eat away at you, your worry, you're leaving it and you're moving into a more empowered state of being and mindset. You're leaving the devil behind. Step on his head. Step on his head. Step under my feet. Be under my feet, you wicked, evil energy. How dare you come into the presence of the divine? How dare you? What this was you let go of somebody who promised something and they had a fork tongue and they never came through. So you ended up leaving. However, I'm here to remind you, if that is your case in your story, dude, you're the Empress. You got the Eight of Pentacles. You got the Moon and the Lovers. I mean, that's spectacular. And then your outcome is that you may be worried that you may never be able to get connected with this divine masculine, this King of Pentacles, who's supposed to be your husband, because you showed up as a history of being the Queen of Pentacles, right? As your husband. You're concerned about it. You're very concerned about it. I wouldn't be, though, because I think you got choices. You got the Lovers here. I wouldn't be too worried about it. Tell me about the fear that you have, and then I'll go on to the masculine. And thank you, Darlene. I love you so much, Darlene. Okay. See? The thing about this masculine, and I want to tell you about this, if you're moving into a scenario where the twin flame thing didn't work for you, or whatever this was, or the twin that you thought was your twin was an asshole and put you through a whole lot of stuff, and you're like, fuck that, I'm done. You go into the hangman for a long period of time, because if hangman shows up 3 times, that's 36 months. I'm seeing it that way. 36 months in the shadow, and the heart and the mind, putting it together, making sense, and getting your courage and strength and independence back up where it belongs, and letting the devil go, and coming into this beautiful energy where the sun shines on you and reveals your real truth. And your real truth is this, baby, 2 of Cups and the good luck. So you, in order for you to not have this fear and this worry of this King of Pentacles never finding you, or holding back, or hiding out, or never being there, and not trusting God to bring them your path, you're going to need to pray more about it. You need to fill yourself up with more love and more faith, because that gets you into alignment where you meet them. You have this serendipity for the right one, if you have dealt with it from this aspect. And there are many aspects to this. If you ask anybody, there are many different ways of reading the twin flame energy. And it is the original twin flame sources come from source. It's like one flame that splits, right? However, it's kind of rare, and it's very sacred, and not everybody's in it. And those who realize that they weren't, like even myself, this is my story too. I'm reading mine. My last guy was like, I think we're twin flames, and he didn't do shit, and he made me miserable, and it just wasn't worth it. And so I went through all this shit during COVID. I went through all this during COVID, and working here for you guys. I worked through it with you, and I thank you for being there for me to work through it. Now, let's take a look at the masculine over all of these messages and see where we stand together. How does it match up? Is that cool? I want to do that. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you, everyone who's here. Appreciate you. And let's take a look at our masculine. Hey, guys. Appreciate you. Listen, I'm doing a tarot course if you're interested in it. It's, you know me, I've been here a long time. And I just put a little workbook together, and I've got a bunch of cheat sheets and things you can use. But it's going to be, we're going to talk about a lot. So you'll have me on one-on-one. I'm doing it one-on-one. So grab me while you got me, because it took me a long time to get to this point where I was willing to teach. I'm at that stage where I better start teaching, or I got to give it up. This whole channel, everything, because I cannot live on these breadcrumbs. I can't. And be who I am? Nah. So I'm offering my courses. One of them is Reiki training, and the other one is the tarot, beginner tarot course. Or, you know, you can be intermediate. I'm cool. I don't have an ego problem. I'm just teaching you how to bring the best out of you. What type of reader? There's 7, 8, there's 9 different types of readers, I think. Different methods of reading. And we find yours and we accentuate it. And I'm going to challenge you because I want you to be the best. I want you to take over where I'm at, you know, take over, go. A lot of people are readers. You just need that one thing that I give you. A lot of people don't. Confidence. Yeah, you don't get that from everybody. I've even been in classes where you felt like they were holding back. They didn't want you to know too much. Fuck that. I trust you, right? So the masculine is showing up as the Knight of Pentacles, all right? On top of the 8 of Swords in reverse. Now the Knight of Pentacles is extremely lackadaisical, slow, but he means well. His intention is to actually get there, but he takes his time. I don't know, this dude stops off at the bar, you know, before he comes home. That kind of energy. And you're like, you know what? I've worried way too much about you. All right. So right now we're going to just go ahead and do it. So he is the Knight of Pentacle energy at this moment. This means he intends it, but he's taking a long time, or he was held up. Now, we also know from our history and listening to all these readings, you know about the witches, you know about the karmics, you know about the spells, you know about the Jezebel, you know all about that. Not everybody's story, but the majority of you, I promise, you did it. Tell me what's crossing this Knight of Pentacles at this moment then. Strength card, he's being challenged. He's being challenged to overcome something. Okay, he could be a Leo, but he's being challenged by this lion, which I think is Jesus, because if he's a divine masculine, he's going to have to face his Lord. You understand? The Lion of the tribe of Judah showed up, and here he is. Strength card has no choice. Got to get rid of the demon. Got to get rid of the attachment. Got to deal with it. I don't know why he's in that mood, but I do know that that's overcoming something. That's beating the demon. That's beating the beast or addiction or whatever that is. And this is amazing. We want to see that. Okay. Tell me what the history is from his perspective with this Queen of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. He only wanted to put down burdens and she carried them. Sound familiar for some of you? That's all he wanted, 10 of Wands. I didn't want to have to fight. Death card could be a Scorpio. 10 of Wands was afraid to make the transformation. Can I tell you that sometimes that's true? They want you to do the work. Well, we're twins. No, baby. That mirror work is it works 2 ways, right? Oh my God. I'm sorry, you guys, whoever dealt with this type of person. And I know many of us did. They just didn't want to do the work. And tell me, here you are, this Queen of Pentacles, and here they're putting their burdens on you. Tell me why death is here for that. The World card, they didn't want to let go. They wanted to hold on to you forever and ever and ever. Why? Because you're the Empress. You're the divine one that can create things out of nothing almost. Because you carry a divine blueprint from the Most High to create, to grow, to be happy, to be abundant, to be provided for. And that doesn't always happen now, does it? So then you find that power within, the power to walk away. Tell me about the masculine's current energy. Oh, Ace of Cups. Oh, Ace of Cups. So the masculine is in a 7 of Cups, Ace of Cups. So we have him asking God for his love. Okay, asking God for his love. King, the Strength card. Wow, 7 of Cups, crying out from the heart space about love. Okay, you're like putting shit down. You're like 10 of Swords. So his Ace of Cups to your Chariot, his 7 of Cups to your 8 of Cups, and what to the 10 of Swords? 5 of Cups in reverse. Long time sorrow, heartbreak. Hopefully he understands he's got to turn around and look at this relationship as a possibility. He's got to do the work. Divine Feminine has a beautiful heart, but she's not going to take shit ever again. You don't ever come back to her the same way twice. You don't. Not like that. Not with any of that vibe. She's past that. She's done. So our beautiful twin flame, masculine, he does have it on his mind. He does have travel, movement, relocation, finding what he lost. He's got that on his mind. And you have lovers on yours. You have choices on yours. Okay? So it looks like he's trying to make his way back home. And down off your throne and leave your body alone. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting so long. Somebody holds a key. Wow, that came out. It just popped out. Baby, I need you to know something. Your real twin flame is in love with you. I don't know if it's on his brain. It's on his brain. Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, 2 of Wands, overcoming sorrow. I'm making this wish. I'm making this wish. 2 of Pentacles. I'm making this wish. I'm trying to figure out how to get. Okay, I get it. Okay, can I tell you guys something? If the masculine has gone into like a karmic situation or he's in a tough situation, he's trying to get out of it. All right? He's trying to get out of it, just so you know. He's trying to leave. The 5 of Wands, whatever has caused him emotional wreckage, whatever has caused him to miss his woman or miss his person or be away from them, it's causing him a lot of grief. But he's also falling in love again. I hear falling in love again. Don't let me mislead you. I need to know you have a twin flame relationship before I will say that this is your reading. I will need to know that for certainty before you take all this to heart. Take the best parts of it, okay? Oh yeah, let me tell you what though. While you're over here on the 8 of Pentacles, Empress, and you're working, making money, building your bag, keeping it stable, connecting to the universe, this one over here is in the 9 of Swords though. Deeply in his mind and his soul, he's definitely feels trapped. He's worried. He's in a worried state right now. That's because he has somebody that he's got to get rid of or something. He's got to get rid of first. It's got to get all this emotion out of the way, all this extra energy, other people or other things out of the way. He's feeling it. And that might be why the moon is the main energy over both of you at this time. Things you cannot see. He's trying not to show it, but he is going through it. I hope he remembers that the pride belongs to Jesus and not himself. I'm sorry, I'm going to tell it the way I want to tell it. Hold on, let me see. What was that? I got you. Yeah, I think this is a very practical reading. I think we're getting down to it. So I need to know, what does the future look like for this masculine? This is specifically a twin flame reading, so I'm not going to get sidetracked. Stephen, throw me up a blessing and I'll answer that for you. Hold on. You need a personal reading, my friend. That's what I get. I can't do that with you tonight. You're very deep. You're very committed. You need to know things. You want it to be very specific. I ask you to reach out for a personal reading on me, okay? The sun. Here we go. So you are the sun. Your future shows revelations. It shows brightness. It shows clarity and a new start. His shows the 3 of Cups. Explain that to me. Do you like this kind of reading? I'm overlapping. It's very different. The 3 of Cups. Ah. Oh. You know, I heard, I've been making my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. That's what I'm hearing. Now somebody's, listen, not everybody, not all. If you left, you left. You're working on you, and it's so obvious you're working on you. Beautiful feminine, I need you to know this man thinks you're the star. You must be a star. You have to be a healer. You have to carry hope because you have the sun. Now, tell me about the Three of Cups again. It could be third party, but I think it's joy. I think it's joy. I not getting Ten of Pentacles, wealth, and I think this masculine, when he realizes that you're his Ace of Pentacles, and that's not going to change anytime soon, if there's any hope of reconciling with this person, and you know that it's a twin union and you're not together, feel free to reach out and I'll do a twin flame reading with you, and I'll find out what Spirit says, and then you make your choice from there how you're going to proceed further. Wait for somebody. They need to reach out. I think I can talk to you all day about people being hangmen. I can talk to you all day about people moving on. I can talk to you all day about people that want something. But what actually happens is what matters. What actually produces physical results. Love is an action word. It is a verb. It has to be shown and proven. And if a woman don't feel supported, your ass is grass. She's out. There's a lot of people out here that will love her. Maybe the man saw that. Maybe he said, "Oh my God, I lost my woman. Oh my God, to this skank I was with." Yeah, that's what he says. I was led astray and I made a mistake. Now I have to come back. Now this isn't everybody. This is somebody I'm reading for. Yep, because judgment. People are seeing him in the form of judgment. That's where he is. You are in the Ace of Pentacles. Feminine, masculine is in the judgment. Okay? You know how important that is, right? That's either death or life. Permanently. Because God is in the thing. Yeah. Okay? All right. Now, the masculine's surroundings. She is in the Eight of Wands. Movement, energy, maybe energy healing, working hard, traveling, working online. What's he doing? Six of Wands. Rising above, maybe he's in the public eye. Maybe he is a star. Maybe he has risen himself up and is now in the public eye. And he is a Six of Wands. So I feel like he feels like he's doing really good. And I'm happy to see that. What would be his greatest worry? Hers is that she'll never meet him, or she'll never meet her new husband. And his energy will block. And his is that he might come forward to make an offer to her and she won't be there or she won't accept it. Does this make sense? Perfect sense. Knight of Cups in reverse. And she won't take him back. And the Tower in reverse. You know that already happened, right? With this person. Five of Pentacles out in the cold. Left out. Oh, it's so obvious. This covers so much ground, this reading. So what actually happens then with this Six of Wands, which is a victorious energy, and his concerns? Can you put the concerns up? Can you put them out? What actually happens, because she ends up with her Two of Cups. Okay? What does he end up with? According to this reading, the Six of Swords. He might have to just kind of accept the fact that she's moved on and move on himself, because you got 6-6 and you have judgment. Or wait a minute, what's this? Nine of Cups. Or he comes in, overcomes fear, finds his person, sits down, and really makes things perfectly clear. I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you. I want to talk this out. Logic. The King of Swords doesn't come in all mushy though. He comes in with principles, with facts, with logic, with good timing, with God force on him, or he goes out the door. Divine Feminine isn't going to let anybody in that doesn't pass the frequency test ever again. With all that she's picked up over the years, not even remotely are you going to be able to take this person in if they are not in this energy, in pure, clean energy overcome addictions, overcome all of the porn, all of the jezzies, all of the excuses, all of the darkness, all of the bad behavior. You got to do the work, bro, if you want the reward. And this here is an amazing reward. Your twin feminine is fucking amazing. And if you don't see that, there's something wrong with you. I think, though, the man I'm reading for here is doing the work, and he's afraid that it'll be way, way too late to come back to his twin flame. And would it be? I don't know. Would it be? Let me use the Lenormands and see. Would it be too late for him to show up on her doorstep with where she is right now? If he came in upright, Spirit says if he came in upright. Wow. 10 of Swords, the chapter has been closed. Oh my God. 8 of Swords, mental, spiritual prison. Or he does the damn thing and he gets his lucky charm. He has to do the damn thing and he gets his person. Do you understand? This is what she got in the reading earlier. This is what she got when we got up here to the 2 of Cups. She is the lucky one. She is the 4-leaf clover, the rare one. This person is the rare one, okay? And I just wanted you to know that either way, we've got a lot of humanity in this reading. 3 is all over this reading. And we have picking up, overcoming, moving on. Remember, she's in the chariot. She's in the chariot. She's in the 8 of Cups. I'm done. I got to go. She's heading out. She's leaving the 10 of Swords. She's done. She's done. She's self-sufficient. This guy is starting to get victories. He's feeling like he's getting victory, but he's going to have to do something fantastic to get her attention. He misses her so badly. It's like, I'm sick without you. I made a mistake. I really want a new start with you. I'm sick without you. You're my divine feminine. You know that. I know who you are. I feel like I'm in the upside down. I can't go up this ladder with you. Without you, I can't do it. He says, I'm sorry that I put on a fake face. I put on a face because I didn't want to do the work. I was actually a little asshole. I was very 10 of Wands and I was very sexy oriented. But now I want to build a family. I want to build a foundation. Although I don't feel like there's much hope right now. This is hope in reverse, right? Because I'm still stuck with this one. All I want is clarity. And I'm willing to take a chance to find you. I'm sorry I left you like I did. And I know that you cut me off on purpose. And then I know we did some bad stuff in the background after we broke up. But I noticed you went on your North Node and you're not tolerating me. You overcame all the tears and you're strong, divine feminine, and you built your own house and you found your own home. Home is where the heart is. And God found a way for you, divine feminine. All the while you were being harassed in the background and followed by somebody. Now the messages are coming in. The letter, I love you letters are coming in with a divine masculine. The moon, you can't see it. Remember, you got the moon up here. And this one here, I don't know what to tell you because everybody's story is going to be different. But for this reading tonight, this is where we are. And it's pretty explicit. It's pretty detailed. I'm not sure exactly, if this is your story or not. But like I said, if you felt like you're in this scenario or you want to know or something's stuck, and it's stuck, and you don't know why it's stuck. You want it unstuck. What is stuck, right? So you have to go in and ask what is stuck. So that would be the first question here, all right? So that was an interesting reading I wanted to pull off tonight for y'all, and I'm glad you're here with me. Everybody's so cool. Who else is here? Rebert Perez, hi. Twin Flame Journey. There's always a first time, Stevie. Always a first time. All right, I'm going to read for Darlene. because Darlene is very faithful to take care of me. She respects me, even though she does not have to do anything. She does not have to pay me a dime. Hold on a minute. Make sure these are all in the right direction. All right? All right, good. All right. And so thank you, everybody who's here tonight. By the way, I reduced all of my Blue Lotus Love Oil, the linen spray, the linen and car spray in the spray bottle. This one here. This is mine. But I've reduced my beautiful Blue Lotus Love Oil to $11. And you can have the spray, the oil spray for your purse, or the roll-on. They're all 11. And all of my necklaces that have adjustable crystals can go in and out, and they're hemp, and you can adjust the length. Those are all marked down to $8.88. So if you're interested in those, let me know. And I'll send you pictures of what I got left, and you can choose, and I'll, boom, get it out to you, okay? All right. You're driving to work? I know you. I know you. Thank you for the trust. For my gorgeous Darlene, Holy Spirit, lead me in. Your masculine is being spoken to by the angels, as I have stated before. Number 28 is the masculine energy, and they are speaking to him in his quiet spaces. Okay? What else? And right now it's 7:56, so, oh God, I am beautiful. You're like fresh water. You're like fresh water flowing in his soul. And there's your truth. It blasts out of your soul. It cannot be helped. 13 is a death card. 13 is when the truth actually makes the changes for you. Tell me what her truth is. Divine Feminine, Twin Flame. 11. Every time. Every time. Tell me more about how Michael's doing. I read for Michael, so y'all, I got permission, okay? We're very, very close, and I love him. So I read for Michael occasionally. Here we go. What is going on with Michael at this time? He thinks you're beautiful. He is aware of who you are. Okay. And he just thinks you're the best thing ever. Yeah, this wanted to come out earlier. Someone's praying. Someone's asking Divine. They're very clear about what they want. And also someone's reaching out from the other side to make sure you don't feel alone, ever feel alone, okay? That could be the angels whispering to him, you know what I mean? And to you, but that's Divine Masculine, okay? So tell me what else about Michael's situation. So understanding who you are, you can move forward on that trajectory, but you have to understand and be in the full 100% truth. There it is. There's the faith, there's the faith, there's the believing, there's the other face in the sky, looking down, bringing comfort, reminding them if you faith, to have faith. There's the moon again, to have faith. How beautiful is that? One more, please. Yeah, no. That's all they want to give me for you. What else do you want me to have between and her love reading? Tell me about her and her twin. See, I am reading for a twin flame right now. I'm happy to read for her because I know this situation. Tell me more. Ooh, you ready? Oh man, there's a Divine Feminine popping in on this Divine Masculine, 28 and 29. Every time you're the gift. And he knows it. He's a gift too. You make him know, oh, geez, Lord, the golden heart. Look at this. And that is master number, is it 11? 9, abundance of love, incredible love in your life. You just need to know how loved you are. Oh, tell me more, please. Yeah, there's a lot. Your relationship is like this. Give to me your leather, take from me my lace. Yeah, that's what it's like, leather and lace, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's like leather and lace. You know I'm right, don't you? Yeah. Now you have to do one thing the guides are saying. You need to be very conscious. Take conscious steps forward. The number is 26. It represents your life path. Conscious steps. You're being guided by the Ascended Masters. As you are in a twin flame reading, you're going to need to know about this. And the ancestors are here for both of you to pull you in, for your masculine particularly. They're here with him and they're here with you because you are the mistress of creation. Are you not taking conscious steps? Wow, girl. Wow, I'm enjoying this, you know. Keep going, Spirit. Show me what my darling needs to know. What does she need to know? What comes up? What comes up? Well, you're obviously both here, okay? You're obviously both here. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Give to me your leather, take me from me your lace. It's just one of those. Tell me, yep, there's a new star coming. It's beautiful. It's passionate. It's not stopping anytime soon. You are carrying your plans forward and you're passionate about it. And open-minded, universal love, the rainbow. You could be a rainbow warrior, you guys. 9 of Cups. I'm moving towards what makes me thrilled and happy in life, right? Absolutely. And my babe may be in lockdown. There may be something that needs to be opened. But the golden heart is the golden key that opens that jail cell and gets that man out. 8 of Swords gets him out. Ascension, 33. Finally, his truth will set him free. We have the death card again. Death card down here, death card here. And the thing about the death card is ego has to go. Love has to reign. Ego has to go. Worries have to go. Give them to God. That's the best thing you can do. Why? Because the bottom line is this relationship is going to go forward. You're going to create a new life together. Thank you, Lord, for blessing them with a new life, maybe even a new, I don't know, you know, they're nesting together, and this is the card of hope. So the star is in the house, and she carries the Queen of Cups. And everything in the past, when the time comes, the rain falls and the sun comes out to reveal this brand new place where you're going to live. First of all, know that you live in your heart. And here you are, last card, Master number 44. Now let me tell you where the angels live, okay? They literally live. This is the key of David, 444. I heard that from Troy Brewer today. The key of David is number 444. Isn't that interesting? And then last but not least, you will get what you're looking for. Good luck is here. The 4-leaf clover is that this is a rare relationship. Okay, it's a very rare relationship, and I'm happy to read this for you. It isn't everybody's relationship; it is yours. So tell me the message about the truth and the death card. There's Scorpio in the scene somewhere. I don't know how. Tell me more about that death card and the truth for Darlene. 2 of Wands. Somebody feels like they can't make a choice, so they have to. It's putting down it's letting God take control, in other words, is what it really is. The Hierophant. This is God. This is your faith. Marriage. This is planning marriage, fulfillment. This is, it is Taurus energy, but it's really more about the divine feminine, divine masculine, moving forward. Ascended masters and angels and ancestors are definitely working with you. Divine masculine, divine feminine. And it's just one of those things. So I guess the thing here is that you're working on creation. You are a creator. You have it all over this reading. Creation is your bag, one way or another. Yeah, why? Again. Hello, healer. Hi, you're the star, baby. You're the star. You carry the anointing. You carry the hope within you, and the joy comes with you. and the Sun comes with you. Yeah, it comes with this whole relationship, comes with you. And I think I'm going to just leave it at that. And maybe pull one more love message. Okay, shoot. I can't help it. They brought out the Ten of Cups. The finality of this thing is that finally you guys get to be together and do this thing. But in the meantime, you're spiritually together. And this creates a stronger bond. I'm telling you, this thing here is creating a really powerful bond. Keep your head about you, make conscious steps. You're working on something. You don't want to fail on any level of this at all. You want to make sure that every move you make is just right and you have peace about it and there is no restrictions. That's how God will move in the life of a divine masculine and feminine. Natural flow, no resisting, no fighting, right? Well, that was a beautiful message for you. You got what you needed today, and I got what you needed today because I enjoyed reading that. Yep, faith is a great thing. Your love has to have great faith where he is until the day comes where y'all can like get that house, or make the babies and build and whatever it is you guys are beautiful people are going to do with your love, That was great. Oh, Isis Medusa. Lauren, hi. How are you doing? I just finished a divine twin flame reading. Yeah, it's so much commonalities. I mean it. Yeah. Taurus. Hey, how are you? Did you get your reading on my shorts, Taurus? Jacqueline Clifford. Who's Jacqueline Clifford? Who's Jacqueline Clifford? Thank you to everybody who's here. I appreciate you. I think what I'll do is something special if you guys want. If those of you who want a message, I'll read a couple of freebies if you want. I'm starting with Steve. You ready? I'm going to put these out. Put these cards out here and choose from them. So if you would, give me a question and I will go ahead and pull you a love card to see if it's copacetic with your question. Maybe you'll get the answer you want, maybe not, I don't know. I'm working on it, you guys. Rachel? All right, you don't have to ask me a question, you just want a card? Let's see if it taps in, Rachel. Time. Maybe time is a thing for you. Don't work so hard at it. Give it time. Trying too hard, give it time, okay? Oh, thank you so much. As far as Jacqueline Clifford goes, it says, my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united. For love transcends space and time and nothing is missing. I love that message. Nothing is missing. Let's see, who else have we got? Hold on a minute. Lauren, my love. When it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And I think you got a good start, my lovely. Okay. Stephen. Freedom. Nothing is stopping you. The path is clear right now. Let me see. I'm prompted to pull a couple cards for you and just see what we get, okay? What do we have for Stephen? Nine of Wands, the Devil, and the Four of Wands. Oh, God. Whoa. I'm prompted to say, you've always thought that love is a burden. Love has always been a burden, or you're always going to get hurt. But you have the Four of Wands here. You could very well be a twin flame, and either you know it or you don't. Either you met them or you didn't. It could be even in another dimension. Your true soul flame could be. Why did you get the devil? Why did you get the devil? Nine of Wands is exhaustion and tired, and I'm just too tired to do the work right now, but I really want love, and the devil keeps getting involved in all this shit and screwing everything up. I know. Tell me about this devil. Queen of Wands. Could be a witch, witchcraft. Not surprised. Nothing surprises me. Knight of Swords. And Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So, either you have had a lot of disappointments, or you've had a disappointment with somebody specific, or you've had somebody do witchcraft on you. And for me, it feels like generational witchcraft on your family, or something that has kept you from really experiencing what you want. Or somebody's over here doing witchcraft, trying to stop you from finding love, okay? Interfering with your twin flame union. That could be it, Steve. And judgment is in that house. Boy, I'll tell you what, they get in your energy space, and you're a divine being, because you're the Four of Wands here. Devil interfered with your relationship. Yeah. However, what's coming up for him? What's coming up is the Page of Swords for you, Steve. Keeping an eye out, watching, small talk, looking, spying, watching. The Nine of Pentacles, wealth, abundance, creativity, single, beautiful, elegant, and right with God. And then the Seven of Wands, highly protected, guarded, energy. And what is this person to you? A new start, a Fool. And that would be a single person, and that would be an offer being made, a Page of Pentacles. Oops, this one's backwards. And that could be the hope that you're looking for, my friend. Really, really, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles, the Divine Feminine. Absolutely. I have a feeling there's somebody here for you, but what you've dealt with has put you in a blind spot. And you can jump out of that if you wanted. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense to you. Hey, K, is that K evolution? Our evolution. Look what's coming down the street. Start a revolution. No revolution. I'm thinking Jefferson Airplane. All right. One pill makes you larger and one pill makes you small. And the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice. Is Stevie gonna have a new love come in? When she's 10 feet tall, you keep fucking around with the devil. The devil keeps showing up in your energy. I don't know. Capricorn, I'll give you slack on that twice. The Empress in reverse. Oh. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. You're afraid to love again. You might be afraid to love, or you're just being blocked from it, or you're trying to block somebody else. I don't know. Okay, our evolution, let me bring you a love card, and then I'm going to go. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to be happy. You know, you just have to do that. I deserve to be happy. Say it in such a tone so you're not feeling pitiful. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be happy. I'm going to let love find me. I'm going to find joy. I'm going to let it, no matter what, I'm going to find joy. I am the carrier of this energy. I want to find joy, right? And so I usually do like a yes or no on these. And by the way, you guys, my tarot training course is available for purchase on my Patreon community. I'm working on it little by little. It takes a lot of work because I got a new laptop. So now I'm like transferring, blah, blah, blah. It's just a lot of nonsense getting in the way and slowing me down. But I can pop in any minute and give you your training. All right, let's do a yes or no for the collective. If you have a question that can be answered with a yes or no, this might be it. Show me. Collective. Yes or no? Yes. Woo! She showed up. She sure enough did. The Empress is in the house. That'd be a yes about about what? 3 of Cups and 5 of Swords. Oh, fuck. Sorry about the language. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to say something to you. I'm pissed. Why does everybody got to do witchcraft on this Empress? Can't you leave her alone? Shit. People are competing with her. Somebody's competing. You can't compete where you don't compare, fool. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. Now, normally that would be considered building and happiness and joy, but the 5 of Swords is here. And that's people talking and gossiping and competing and saying shit like she doesn't deserve it. She doesn't have me. Wicked ass people. Why can't you stop? Page of Pentacles. What does that mean? King of Swords in reverse. So yeah. There's people not treating her right. Her energy still. How's God got her? Show me. God has her. Absolutely has her. She's in prayer meditation. She's in that space where don't touch this. And guess what? She's got the floor. If she wants something, all she has to do is pray for it because she's the only one in the upright here. She's got the Chariot. She can move anytime she wants. I just read that. I just read that in the Twin Flame. Yeah, Knight of Cups. So we have a Knight of Cups who is doing some wonky crap here in this scenario. I don't know. I got a yes, but I'm going to answer this yes in several ways. Yes, there are jealous people. Yes, you are the Empress. Yes, your prayers are being answered and you are under divine protection. Yes, you have the ability to move anytime you want. Yes, you have power and strength and you can kill these demons anytime you want. Just know this. There's good possibility that someone's working against you or interfering in this relationship. The King of Swords in reverse is a narcissistic, troublemaking, lying, deceptive, mentally, verbally, spiritually, deceptive, degrading energy. And here you got this fabulous Empress in the middle, and you got these witches over here. Witches. That's what I'm seeing. If you're wondering if somebody's interfering with your relationship, they are. There's some witchcraft being done. However, maybe not on her, maybe on you. Just saying. I'm just saying. That's what I'm reading. And it's frustrating to see this energy in the middle of this. Always coming in to give her little bitty offers to keep her in the energy field. Let's just keep her in the energy field so we can suck her energy and vampire it off of her. You nasty, rotten, vermicious canets. I can't handle it. Angels for this message. She's putting into application everything she knows. That's why she's using the word of God. She's using the book. Power, and praise. And what are they doing? Wait a minute, all the cards aren't here. Let me see, not this deck. What are they doing? You know what, piss on it. I'm going to find out who these 3 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups are. Who is it? Who is this? Harassing our beautiful Empress, supposed to be loving her. Okay, how about this? Our Empress is being harassed by an Emperor in reverse. A Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces male. You're a jerk. How dare you hurt this woman, put her in competition with your witches, steal what she's been working on, and then make her, and then send her messages so she stays in your energy field. She does what? Seven of Swords. She does what now? She applies the word of God and she gets free. She's super patient, temperate, holding it down. And what is the outcome of this? Five of Cups. You know what God says? Anybody that's working against my divines, they're going to lose their options. They're going to stay in the state of sorrow. And whoever you're cheating on your lovely with, they're done. They're going to leave. That's right. That's what I'm hearing. Tell me about the Emperor in reverse. Sorry, you guys, I got a little deep on it. He can't see the forest for the trees. The sun is in reverse on him. And he's in the Hangman. You remember when I was reading earlier, the Twin Flame reading, we got the Hangman twice in the reading, and then it showed up again for her. Now it's him. Now he is being put in a place because she's not talking to him. She's patient. She knows about all these other witches and bitches and side pieces and all this other crap. She's aware of it, right? But she's more aware of her higher power than she is all this nonsense. And that's what saves her and keeps her in a protected state. So yeah, this is a yes for somebody. It could be any scenario, but that looks like really a bunch of shit, man. Please stop bothering these divine feminines. You can't compete with them. You can't replace them. If it's your person and you jack around on them, you can't replace them. And the chances of you getting them back are very small. So don't make the mistake in the first place and be faithful to what God gives you. I just can't imagine. I'm not assuming everybody's a cheater, but based on the readings they are, there's a lot of men. And yet there's this one energy, I think it's like maybe 1 or 2% of the masculines who are coming back into their calling. They're like, oh, I made a mistake, and they're repenting. And this is a beautiful energy to see, even for me as a reader. It's beautiful because it gives me hope that people are waking up and taking responsibility, and stepping into alignment and into their rightful place. Hopefully it's not too late for those who failed their person, because that person is not obligated to you. You may be their twin flame, but they can work with God and just let it be, right? And go on with their life and be happy and find new love. If you screw it up too much, that could be a problem for you guys. I appreciate you too, Glenda. Nice to see you. Let me give you a love message. Oh, sexual union. Oh, I don't know. It's getting hot in here, baby. Honor the place where you guys are one if you're in a relationship. Honor the place where you guys are one. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. That's what you got, my darling. Okay? All right. Everybody, thanks so much for popping in. When you pop in, even if it's not live, I appreciate you. Thank you for your loyalty. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your blessings on my channel. Like button is key number 1, but so others can find this message. And then, of course, please, if you're interested in learning tarot, go ahead and you can email me. I can get right to it. Or we can, because I only have one more opening for this Sunday, right? I've got one going on Sunday. Oh, not this Sunday. I'm going to get a heavy-duty massage. I'm going to barter a beautiful massage for a beautiful reading, and I think it's only fair. All right, lovelies. All right. I hope you have a really wonderful night. Let me leave us with a beautiful blessing. Love you. Have a good night, okay? All right, sweethearts. Thank you so much for helping this channel grow. Remember, if you want to get in on, you want to really save money on readings, It's only $2.99 a month to join my channel, become a member. Not only do I do member readings for you specifically, which I think I'm going to do after I'm live. I keep saying that and then I go to bed. I'll have a members reading up pretty soon. Yeah, yeah, $2.99 a month is cheap. What happens is every single day I'm live unless I'm sick or out of pocket, which is rare. And most of you guys know that. And when I'm live, I'll give you as much notice as I can before I'm going live. But anytime I go live, if you're a member, all you have to do is pop in and ask me a question. Bam, I'll answer that for you. I promise. That's my promise. So you can save a whole bunch of money and get into some psychic energy. It's almost like free, really. $2.99 is just almost free, right? Save you some money. Otherwise, if you want to get a real full twin flame reading and you're not a member, it would be $44. But members only pay $22.22 if they want a really long reading or anything like that. If they want to look at their career, finance, they want to look at their options, they have to buy or purchase something, or if they're seeing somebody and they want to know more about that person, I can help you with that. And I'd love to. I thank you, everybody, for reaching out and supporting my work. And I'm also teaching Reiki. If anybody's interested in learning Reiki, just reach out by email. I got you. Okay? All right. Love you all. Namaste. May you be blessed.